All right, well, first of all, I'm very proud of our team. They found a way to win. I've been preaching really since we've been here, that how we're going to handle adversity. We're going to stick together. And I really felt like there was a lot of adversity out there. We made a lot of mistakes, some of them critical, but our guys found a way to overcome them. Very proud of our defense. They got us, I believe, 3 turnovers, and they had 2 fourth down stops late, especially after the offense turned the ball over, late in the game. But special teams, I thought, played well. We had the big kickoff return to give us back momentum. But overall, I'm very pleased with our team, and they found a way to win. And we talked about our goals. We're getting better each practice and getting better each game. We got a lot of work to do, but we're committed to doing that.
Gus, what was your message to the defense after a pretty tough second quarter for them? How pleased are you with the way that they were able to turn it around in second half?
Yeah, they did a very good job adjusting. Our defensive coaches did a great job adjusting. I'm telling you, that's a pretty good football team. They had most of their guys back from last year. They got their coaching staff back, one of the better offensive coaches in all of college football. So our defense did very good with adjustment.
The Reese's play tonight, just for you,
Yeah.
having those 2 picks, especially late.
Yeah, he played really good. He played a lot of snaps out there, and he was tired, but he found a way, and especially the one in the end zone late, that was a huge play, one of the critical plays of the game.
When did you guys kind of figure out that Garrett wasn't going to be able to play?
It's kind of been one of those things that it was almost a game time decision, and we decided to hold him out. But Reezy came through and played well.
You talked about Montravius getting the push in the second half.
Yeah, I tell you what, Montravius is a big athlete, and we feel like he'll improve each game. And freshmen, that's usually what happens. They'll improve each game.
Gus, Nick Marshall in his first start here.
Nick, there was a couple things communication-wise we'll get better on, but overall, I like the way he handled himself. He protected the football, and that's hard to do. They were showing him a lot of different looks and trying to disguise some things, but he protected the football.
It seemed like he almost had some jitters early in the game. First start, big start.
Yeah, I would say so.
How much did he calm down?
Yeah, that's to be expected. I think a lot of our guys had jitters starting out, and he calmed down after the first series or two. I think we had some drops early that probably didn't help either, but he settled down, and I think the game slowed down for him.
What did you see from Corey Grant? I mean, really, obviously that big burst, 75 yards, but really kind of provided big plays for you when you needed them.
Yeah, Corey can really run, and I think everybody saw that today. He's got speed that's comparable to Ontario McCaleb, and we just need to find ways to get him the ball.
On the Mincy play, looked like he intercepted the pass. What was going on? Could you not challenge that?
I thought about that. It was real close. Usually challenge. I want to make sure that I'm pretty sure, and I wasn't pretty sure on that. It was a bang deal. I know they review everything upstairs, but there was a little bit of talk, but decided not to challenge it.
The overthrown passes, not just by Marshall, but also Walls on the line. Just what was it tonight? What are you thinking on the sideline community?
The overthrown passes from our end.
Yeah, there's several.
Sometimes it takes a while. We've had our quarterback, I guess, here for 4 weeks and trying to get timing with everything, and that should get better as we come. I know there was one that was close. I didn't really get a great look at it, but the one in the end zone, it was close. So we'll just keep working.
Nick didn't attempt to pass for the final 12-plus minutes of the second quarter. You had halftime, and obviously a lot of scoring there. Probably close to about an hour or so of real time between pass attempts. What was your message to him at halftime?
Well, in the second quarter, I think at one point we'd only ran about 4 plays. And I think there was about 4 or 5 minutes left to go. But we had ideas, and like I said, we didn't want to put him in a bad situation tonight. I mean, we wanted to try to protect him and and learn more about him. And just to be completely honest, we learned a whole lot about our team. I told our team before that, hey, we'll know more where we're at. And obviously, I think y'all saw we made some mistakes. But the good thing is most of them are corrected.
How well do you think the team executed your up-tempo offense today? It seemed like you did slow.
I would say average. I think our execution was average at best. You got to give them credit. I think they had a good scheme. They've got some good players, but our execution was average at best.
How much of the playbook were you able to use with Nick tonight?
We had a plan coming in, specific plan. We tried to stick to it.
You went right back to Trey there after he fumbled. Just confidence in him to kind of pull it out.
Yeah. I mean, he fumbled the football, and I just, Trey's a veteran guy, and just told him we're going to give you the ball back. We got confidence in you and get it done, wrap it up. Gave it to him and finished the game out.
Montravius seemed to make a difference here tonight in his first appearance.
Yeah, he was in their backfield. He was in the quarterback's face a lot. There wasn't a whole lot of that, but he was definitely one of those guys that were.
Status update on Jeff Whitaker, why he didn't play, and what the
Yeah, Jeff's, he's gonna be out for a while. We'll see. He had a procedure done last week. So he wasn't able to play, and we'll see when he gets back.
Coach, a big smile on your face coming off the field. And what does this win mean for you and the team in general getting off on the right foot?
I'm just so proud of our guys. You know, they went through a storm last year, and they really bought into what our coaches have asked them to do. It's just kind of one of those moments that you're very happy for them. I'm very happy for our coaches, and really our Auburn fans. Our fans deserve to win, and we have a chance to get better. I mean, we're not there. I think everybody knows that, but we have a chance to get better, and I'm really enjoying coaching these guys.
That 2-point conversion, was that just something to kind of get a lot of fire under your guys, get them going?
Yeah, it's just, hey, you have certain plays, and if they're there, you run them, and if they're not, you don't. And we just want to try to put as much pressure on the defense as we can. And I thought that was a pretty good momentum builder there, at least early in the game.
Ever thought about an onside kick tonight?
We thought about all kinds of stuff.
Because one of those things was obviously early in the game, deep in your side of the field, you thought about going for the fourth down, calling a timeout, thought better of it. What were you thinking about, and why, how did you come to that decision?
Yeah, there was a lot of talk, and if I knew more about our guys, I may have went for it. I just felt like at that time of the game. But you're learning. I learn more about our guys each practice and each game. But you learn more in games, and so in the future, if there's a high percentage of us getting it, we'll do it. But I wanted to, but I just didn't feel like I could pull the trigger right there at that point.
How hard is that for you as an aggressive offensive
It's very
player?
hard.
See
Yeah,
those inches.
it's very hard. But we got a good punter. I mean, we got a very good punter, one of the best in the country, and just timing wasn't right.
Gus, did anything sort of surprise you how your team reacted opening night?
No, not really. My big deal was adversity. My head was on a swivel. I wanted to see how we handled it. That was my big question. But I didn't see heads down and all that and pouting. I mean, I saw some bright eyes. I saw guys hustling on and off the field no matter what the score was. I'm proud of our guys for that.
What kind of lift did the young defensive guys like Montravius, like Carl, some of those guys that freshmen?
I think they gave us some energy. I mean, I think you saw we were rotating a lot of defensive linemen in. I mean, I think all of them played significantly. I mean, they're good protecting, and that quarterback's a very solid guy.
There were more interceptions than this team had all of last season. I know we talked about the turnaround at half, but the playmaking on both sides, both halves, how important was that to see?
Well, they found a way to win. I felt like our defensive players, secondary, made some really good plays at critical times. And I think offense, it was a little bit hit and miss, but we made some plays when we had to. I mean, there was a couple we'd like to have back. I mean, the reverse pass and things like that, protection broke down. But I think we'll have a chance to be solid in both areas if we keep improving.
What was Nick like at halftime? What did you guys have?
Nick's a calm guy. He didn't say much, and he's just real calm. And he was just wanting to know what the adjustments were. He really handled himself well.
Take a few more.
Is this one of those type of games there's so much going on that you could probably do a lot of teaching off the film?
Oh, there's no doubt. There is, you could take the first half, and there's all kinds of things we can teach, and second half too, at the end of the game, and everything that went down to the end.
Yes, after 8 months of preaching the message, it's a new day, and going through signing day in the spring and fall, and finding a quarterback, and all the things that have gone on the last 8 months, how does one celebrate this and walk away with a win in this first game?
Well, I think we can be very proud of our team. I hope our team really is able to enjoy tonight. They've earned it, but then we move on to next week, and the challenge is getting better and correcting the mistakes, find a way to get better in all phases.
I know it's early. What kind of threats does Arkansas State pose offensively?
They're a very good team. We're going to have to play better than we did tonight. I mean, they're a very good team, and I know they'll be very well prepared.